Google releases a new updated Search Ads 360 platform for advertisers. Meta, Facebook releases a new interesting feature called Personal Boundary inside Oculus VR. Messenger rolls out split payments in the US for both iOS and Android. All this and much more coming up in this week's edition of the Connected Church News. Welcome, I'm Natchi, Lazarus, and this is a show that brings you the top 5 digital and social media news each week in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. Last week, Meta, Facebook released a very interesting announcement about a feature called Personal Boundaries, which they are releasing inside their Oculus VR virtual reality platform. And they said, we are announcing Personal Boundary for Horizon Worlds and Horizon Venues. If you remember, we talked about the Horizon venues and worlds some time ago. Horizon Worlds is a virtual reality space in the metaverse where you can go meet people, you can have social interactions, so on. It's like a universe in itself. And Horizon Venues is more for events, like sports event and other events that happen in the virtual world. So now Facebook is saying they're releasing this feature called Personal Boundary, where if someone gets too close to you in the VR space, another avatar comes too close to your avatar in the space, then you can actually set a restriction for them to do that. So there is a what is interesting about this whole announcement is that companies like Meta are starting to put these rules and regulations and they're forming these parameters in which the social interaction happens in the VR space. So it's very interesting to see how this is evolving. And on another note, lawmakers and legal experts are also talking about regularizing or coming up with laws that govern the metaverse. Do you find this 5-minute news video helpful? Then I'm going to ask you to help us reach more people, more church and ministry leaders like you by clicking the like button. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe and click the bell notification so that you do not miss any news episode that we release every week on Wednesdays. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next news item. Last week, Google announced the launch of a new updated Search Ads 360 platform. Search Ad 360 was a platform that they released a while ago, and they've been updating it ever since. And this latest release is more of a user interface release where they have made the look and feel, the organization of the platform, and also functionalities better based on user experience and user feedback that they have received from other marketers and advertisers who use the platform. So this platform is almost like a all-inclusive Google Ads management platform where you have lots of functionalities. It's quite useful. What I really like about the new update is the budgets aspect and the insights that have been improved based on user feedback. Facebook Messenger team made a couple of significant announcements about the new features they're adding. First is about split payments. They are bringing split payments to all users in the US, including iOS and Android. Split payments, the interesting thing is it indicates a trend, the trend of combining personal messaging app with payments. Now that trend is what is more exciting than the feature itself because it indicates a path forward in the digital space that could lead to more integration with e-commerce and payments and messaging and so on. So something to watch out for. The second interesting announcement is about voice messages, audio messages that you record on Messenger and send to people. Now, first of all, they have increased the duration from 1 minute to 30 minutes. So you can send really long audio messages on Messenger now. And they're also giving you more control, like pause, delete, continue after pausing, making audio messages much more user-friendly. Last week, Reddit made a big announcement about their audio social feature called Reddit Talks, which competes with other audio social platforms like Clubhouse and Twitter Spaces. So they are adding new features to that. Now, this space is really starting to pick up momentum with Facebook audio rooms and Twitter upping their game with spaces and Clubhouse doing interesting things. Now, Reddit says they are adding functionalities like recording. They are adding functionalities related to their web users. They can participate, comments, emojis, and all these interesting features. Last week, 8th February 2022, we all celebrated the Safer Internet Day. Now, of all days, this is one of my favorite days because we do need a safer internet for our kids, for us, for our audiences, for the church, for ministries, non-profits, and all of that, right? So safer internet is good for everyone. So I really like the Safer Internet Day idea. And 8th February was Safer Internet Day, and almost all big social players released their contribution to safer internet. Details about how they are making their platform safer. For example, Meta talked about it, Google, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all of them had their safer internet features on their blogs. So I have collected all of this and I will link to all of them in the show notes. Do have a look. You might find something interesting. A couple of things I found interesting are Instagram giving you the ability to check your actions and delete your activity, and YouTube giving more options to parents and safer kid internet and so on. Those are the top 5 news items I have for you this week. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, do let us know. Leave them in the comment section. We'll get back to you. I'll see you next week. God bless you. Stay connected and stay blessed. Bye-bye.